We all come together to meet a common goal, whether that's making sure people are treated fairly or making sure people have the same opportunities as others in our community.
So I think it means listening, and not necessarily listening to respond, but listening to genuinely understand. A lot of times we can understand people's struggles because we're so ready to respond with what we already think we know. And so for us to rise together, we have to listen and understand how everybody feels so we can fight for the same thing, because we all want equal opportunity for everybody. And I feel like that's most important. We have to listen to each other.
There's this saying that if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together. And so if we're going to do anything in life, we've got to do it together. And it's just like being on a team. When everybody is for the team, even if you have to sacrifice your own desires, if you put the team first, then great things can happen.
Like, we need to have those conversations so that we can push forward about, Black Lives Matter, how it's perceived by the media and how some people feel about it. Like, we need to talk about the things that, we may not want to sometimes. We have to get uncomfortable so we can actually rise together and be on the same page.
Enlightening ourselves about what exactly is going on in our society, because I feel like a lot of people hear that Black Lives Matter but don't exactly know what the meaning is behind it and what exactly the point is with the protesting and speaking up about it.
I think that we can also become more educated on topics such as systemic racism, racial equity and inclusion, and that'll allow us to grow and be able to see people from other perspectives.
Women are still struggling to get their voice heard, and especially with being a minority woman, the voice is still struggling to be heard.
Every generation has to make a decision on who they're going to be, what they're going to leave. It's our goal as 40-year-olds to leave life better for you all, right? So that when you're 40, you're not having to go through the same things that we're going through. And obviously you don't want your kids and your younger siblings and the future to have to go through the same things. So we're all just working to make things better for the next generation.